Alright then, chat. So we got another banger. And it's talking about a female predator. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Content may contain disturbing or inappropriate content and language that may not be suitable for all audiences, including children. The purpose of this content is to educate and inform parents, children, and communities about the possible dangers that children may face online and to provide insight on those who may cause such possible dangers. It is very important to note that the individuals depicted in this video are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law and should not be harassed or harmed based on their actions as depicted in this video. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's go to roast a predator, a predator.
Let's talk about
To roast a predator, to roast a predator, a predator.
chat. Let's see what's going on.
That's all right. I think I thought you looked familiar. How you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. You remember me? You don't remember me? All right. Well, Desiree, I need to talk to you. What are you doing here at this time?
Damn, you on her.
I know if you run and leave, it might be safer for you to sit here and talk to me because if you run, I get the police involved, Desiree. And I don't
she
want to. If
starts
you talk to
running.
me, we can just talk normal. But if you run, the police are gonna get involved. I know you're here with your dad. I don't know you don't want to get him involved in this, do you? This is highly illegal. That's all right.
Where you going?
Where you going? That side is closed. You can't get out.
She's
That's
a
all
big
right.
ball. Where's she?
That's all right. You're just gonna run? You were here to meet who? Carl? I think that's locked. You can't go anywhere, Desiree. That's why I say you might as well talk and explain
She's stupid.
why you're here to meet a girl that you knew was 15 and asked her what was her favorite sexual position. I just asked you what were we gonna do, and you said have sex and cuddle. Desiree, and we know your dad drove.
Hold on, nah. They gotta go back on that. He said this girl went.
Why you here to meet a girl that you knew was 15 and asked her what was her favorite sexual position? I just asked you what were we gonna do, and you said have sex and cuddle. Desiree,
That's
and we know
crazy.
your dad drove you. How's your dad gonna feel to know that this girl's 15?
See, that even females can be.
You want your dad to know?
Or do you want the police to get involved? If you talk to us, we can have a normal conversation. We just want to figure out what do adults think. You're 25. The girl.
That's a 5-year-old, you're a 10-year-old girl.
And you don't have anything to say. You think about people that's gonna see this, that's gonna know who you are, and you don't have anything to say to be like,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Let your dad know it's possible you can go to jail.
Tell him we need to have a conversation. And you can see the people.
Let your dad, you see the police already outside, right? I know your dad don't want you to go to jail.
We need to talk to your dad.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk to your dad, dog.
Where the dad at?
Dad,
How you
Dad,
doing, sir?
Do you know what you brought your daughter here to do, Bros man?
What's that?
You know she came here to meet a 10-year-old girl to have sex with.
Little girl.
Little girl that she said that she's getting her dad to come pick her up and bring her back to your house and commit, which would have been multiple felonies.
Right.
I can't lie. I got all the messages from beginning to the end from us talking from the start. And I told her from the jump, I'm not really 18 when she contacted me. I'm turning next month. And her first words after that was, do you want to go to the beach with me on Monday?
Listen, sir, I'm a guardian. She has schizoaffective disorder. I would have been over. If I would have seen a video, it wouldn't have happened.
But what if the girl would have looked not 18 and she would have looked of age and would have been that?
I'm telling you, sir, they wouldn't have had no
See, that's
activity.
crazy.
I didn't even know nothing about no message.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling, I can give you proof. I'm her.
Well, this is what we, if you don't mind, sir, we really just want to have a discussion with her because we don't want to get the police involved.
Right.
But since she technically committed a felony already,
Right.
we need to talk to her.
That's fine. You can talk to her, but like I said, you know, you can't hold her completely accountable for what's going on. She's having interaction with internal stimuli right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why you try to
So
defend?
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm here to oversee everything that's
Right.
going on.
I
And
understand.
again, it seems like you weren't aware of why she
Not
was
at
coming.
all.
What did she tell you when she?
No, she just said that she was going to meet a young lady. I matter of fact, I had the message in my phone.
Did she tell you the age by
Oh
chance?
man.
No.
Okay.
No, here's
lied to the
name
pops.
right here, Carly. Because I said, you know, whoever it is, give me that phone number.
Mm-hmm. And
That's all that I had.
the girl name is definitely Carly, but the part she's leaving out is the girl told her immediately that I'm turning 18 next month, that I'm 15. And
she's how old is she?
She's 25.
Right. So, would you agree with me in saying that she
25 with
knows
the
she shouldn't be talking to anyone under 18 or
Not under her condition.
not under her condition?
Because
Okay.
I have legal guardianship.
Right.
I got paperwork and everything.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Things have. This is not the first time something have. We have gone to. What was it? She asked me to come out and meet her at a hotel one time, and she was literally almost trapped. So I had to go back to the magistrate and get the paper. They gave me guardianship
Gotcha.
papers immediately.
You guys are related?
I'm her father.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
if your dad, hey,
Yeah.
I guess it still has to be technically called guardian, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
dad though. You
Yeah,
know what I
I'm
mean?
her father, but I had
Right.
to get legal guardianship
Okay.
so that I could
Right.
be over this kind
Gotcha.
of stuff.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't nothing with that.
Okay.
So let
Well,
me.
just so you know, we're recording for safety reasons. So-
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to any information that you need, paperwork, all of that, you
Right.
have.
So do you mind if we just ask her a few questions just to make sure she understands
This is
as
not
much as
okay?
possible
Yeah.
that this is just simply not.
Yeah,
And not only is it not okay, it's highly illegal.
yeah, just talk to her. That'll be
Okay.
Okay.
So
You
Desiree,
guys pretended to be calm.
You say what now?
You pretended to be calm.
No, you're correct. This is what I do. Everywhere, all over North Carolina, any state I travel to.
That
And
was definitely not Carly, and you pretended to be her.
no, you are correct. But what I'm saying and stating is, this is what we do.
Yeah,
we try
you
to
still a
we try to
goofy.
educate adults on how it is not okay whatsoever in any condition to meet, and especially to meet them
Still want
with
her?
sexual intentions. If you follow what I'm
What
saying.
I'm saying, Desiree, is once the person acknowledges whatever their age is or something like that, then communication should have stopped right at that point. So
Immediately.
that's all it is.
do you get what your dad is saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So on the way here, sir, she told quote unquote Carly that she wanted to have sex, correct?
Yeah. In color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, so you can't hold her. Consider it.
How she on
So, I mean, she
the
literally, we just took meds at 9 o'clock, so they probably haven't even activated for her right now. The conditions of psychotic, severe psychosis, stuff like that. So, because I have to oversee everything. That's
Let me
why
ask you this.
That's why I'm here.
Now, being that this situation has arrived and happened, would you be overseeing her electronic devices use, like and who she's talking to at all times?
Well, yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's why I told her. See, the point I'm trying to make, I go a step beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the point was that she was going to whoever needed to come back to the house. I was going to ask whoever it was questions. How old are you? Where you from? Blah 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 blah. This and that.
Of course.
And to make sure everything is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But that wouldn't have been any activity. We would have been sitting out in the living room.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I take this very, very seriously. Like I said, that's why I went to the magistrate
Mm-hmm.
to get, this taken care of. Once I gave them information about a past situation,
Mm-hmm.
they awarded me guardianship immediately.
Now, I was gonna ask you this.
Then there was commitment. She had to go to the hill.
Does she have any idea? Does she have any younger siblings or nieces or nephews that hang around or come around her at all? that she has contact with on a regular basis?
No.
Because I was gonna say if it is, I would be, you know, kind of cautious.
No, she's not in it. There's no danger like that. Like I said, we live at 609.
Hold on, don't say your address.
Yeah, we on. Yeah. Don't do it, please.
Well,
But no,
I'm an open book.
but
But
when you-
anyway, we don't live far from here,
Mhm.
and the only people that live in the apartment is me.
Okay. But when you say she's not a danger, she may not be physically dangerous, but
Mm.
someone is dangerous enough, you know.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I oversee everything. She
Okay.
doesn't go anywhere, do anything unless I have, access.
Okay.
That's just bottom.
And just to inform for future knowledge as well, talking explicit to is a felonious charge as well.
Well, we'll talk about that when we get home, because like I said, as it stands, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
this is her first time being out since December the 15th, 2021.
Her first time being out the house right now.
I mean, to like actually,
Go out to.
socialize or
Okay.
something like that. So, there was another situation where she met a young member. Every situation that has ever come up has been a controlled situation.
Okay.
I had phone numbers. There was a young lady that she met last year where I took her to Fayetteville.
Mhm.
I knew that this girl had to be almost 30 years.
Okay.
So I took her there, was in Fayetteville, we kind of made contact. I took a picture of her as
Okay.
well as I have her phone. And I have where they were supposed to be.
Can we ask if, like, wouldn't you want to see her phone right now just to see the messages that she was sending?
Sure.
Do you mind? I mean, since you're over it, could you?
Yeah.
This is just me personally. I think
Yeah.
you should just confiscate any electrical devices she has because,
Right.
just the way that she's talking to a 14-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, do you mind giving your dad your phone so he can read the messages?
All right.
I can't call him.
No, I was gonna say
I know the password this way. That's what I'm saying. I know the password.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes total sense.
Yeah, man. Carly.
So you were under the impression she was meeting someone of the age, I'm guessing.
The same age or older.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even she'll tell you before we left the house, says Desiree, give me details. It's like his phone number. But when she said we were going to meet, I didn't go any further than that. I'm like, I can ask the questions.
Right. Right.
So.
You should just sit there too.
Okay. All right. I need to see. He could take it. But yeah, sir. Like I said, any documents or anything, any other information that you need, you're welcome to get that.
Do you have them on you by chance, or?
No, I said, I wasn't expecting to carry the
Right.
guardianship papers with
Right.
me
Yeah.
now.
Makes sense.
Usually the only time I do that is like, her hospital home base is Wakebrook, Sunnybrook Road in Raleigh.
I know where that is.
Yeah, and whenever I have to take her, she's feeling the episode too strong or too,
Right.
having an anxiety attack or something like that. When I take her to a hospital, if they can't accept her there, I have to carry the guardianship paper so that wherever we do go, they can log my information in
Right.
so that I have access to everything.
Right. And this is, it's not that I don't believe you, but it was just her reaction when we approached her inside.
Mm-hmm.
We basically said her name. She turned around and saw that we were there, and
She was afraid.
makes sense. But then when we started mentioning who she was here to meet, she just started running.
Yeah, she called me.
That's crazy.
Okay. I mean, what did
She called me. She said, "Dad, this is a scam. There's some guys following. They follow me." She said, "Help!" She was talking to me. She was walking out the door on the phone.
Right.
So that's why I blew the horn.
Right.
Because
Yeah, so
I
she
didn't know
can
who
see.
you guys were.
Mhm.
We were getting ready to get into it.
Right. And of course, we, just so you know, we're nonviolent. We don't ever try to,
Yeah.
harm anyone or anything like that.
I'm not a violent person either, but
Right.
I just would have put up a facade,
Of
look,
course.
my daughter's getting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna mess with her because, like I said, this has happened before in Raleigh, but it had nothing to do with a girl.
It was.
It
What
had
was it?
nothing to do. These were picking. I mean, they were larger than you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I was in danger at that point.
Right. How many guys was it? Like,
Hmm?
how many guys would you say it was?
4.
Wow. So.
But the way I got out of it was I pretended that I was a customer, and I say, "Hey, look, I got $200." I had to think very fast. And she talked to them, and they said, "Okay, go ahead." Got in the car. Man, I peeled out of there and went straight to the magistrate's office. They and gone.
Right. So what was the backstory of
It sound not
that
playing.
meetup?
Well, what that was she rode the bus
Mm.
downtown. She had been gone for a while, and I was, I called the phone, and she does answer the phone, and I said, "Where are you?"
Mm.
And she said, "Well, I'm at a hotel."
Oh wow.
I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, where?" I said, "Give me the location." She gave me the location. I said, "I'm coming there."
Mm.
So I went there, and then that's when she came out, but then these guys came. I said, "Uh-oh." I put 2 and 2 together.
So they were all together at the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Wow. Inside the hotel room.
Yes.
Wow. How old was she at the time?
This was last year, so it's 24.
Wow. Yeah. That's just. Mm. So, Desiree, would you say you didn't know what you were getting yourself into, like, in that situation last year? You don't want to speak on it? Okay.
She did. So,
Okay.
Like I said, it's better now than it was then.
Right.
But, as it stands, that's the very reason that I oversee everything.
Right.
So that stuff doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't really, you're her father, so
Right.
of course you would make those decisions since you're her guardian.
Mhm.
This is just my opinion.
Mhm.
I would not give her cell phone back because
Okay.
since this is the second time
Right.
something similar like that, it's just dangerous for anyone that she gets involved with and dangerous
Right.
for her as well, since you say
Right. Yeah, the only reason that she has access to her phone is for her psychiatrist, her nurse, her vocational specialist. They contact her. So that's basically and also it is for emergencies. If she's at a store or something like that, she's at home. If something happens, she can Dad, call me. We're very close.
right.
So just like when she was coming out of the store, she said, "Dad, these guys are following me." She said,
Right.
"This is some kind of scam thing."
Mm.
She said, "Please," so she was getting on out. She was calling me and she was coming out the door. So she knows I got her back.
Mm-hmm. And see, what I was more so worried from, I'm gonna just give my whole honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What I was worried for is I honestly thought she was a girl that was probably aligned with some kind of pimp, and they were coming to this girl to join their little because
it happens though.
it made no sense to me that her actual father was bringing her to meet what she knew. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense. So I thought,
the reason her actual father was bringing, because if there's going to be any kind of contact with people that I don't know, I'm going to be there.
and so did y'all go to the beach a few weeks ago?
Yes, we did.
And she invited this on that trip with her.
And that's the issue that we have is like, at what point would you have been like, heck no, this is why do you guys?
Because if you see her photos, you wouldn't have been able to just look at her and say, this girl is.
No, I would have asked questions.
And you said you would ask questions and meaning.
Questions, ID. There are things that you can do.
Okay, I do apologize. I need to speak with him. How you doing, boss man? All right. Again, I only called, bro, because I run an online organization to roast the predator. He has one as well. But what we do is we set up decoys online. We make for people to hit us up. After they hit us up, instantly let them know, hey, I'm not 18. I had to say that to be able to make this app. I'm only turning month. I've been speaking with this young lady in the back seat now for possibly a
She
good
was there?
month.
Yes.
Yes, that's her father.
Okay.
I've probably been
So you're
speaking to
aware, he does say that she has some type of mental illness going
Mhm.
on, and that he is her legal guardian.
Mhm.
He is her dad according to him, but of course her guardian. But
So you guys were talking to who?
the girl in the
To the
back.
girl.
She's
right, we met
25
her
online.
inside the store,
Mhm.
and when we approached, we said her name and asked her what she was doing here, and she just started to jog. She
Right.
jogged towards that exit, and then we followed her here, and she met up with her dad, and then we spoke with them.
So it's almost kind of like she didn't want to talk to you guys and kind of left.
Jetted
She
instantly
knew.
because she knew what
Yeah.
she was doing. Her eyes got big as soon as I said, "Hey, Desiree," and she looked like, "Dog, I didn't expect you to be here." She thought she was meeting a girl.
Okay.
Right, and the text messages are pretty full.
Mhm.
He decoyed it. He has all the messages.
All
for
of the
you-
messages
for you to
from
read.
top
Is
to
your
bottom.
guys' plan to come meet here?
No, not really our plan. She kind of invited us to come to a BP
Okay.
here and meet her, and I just went feeling the BP vibe. I was like, "Well, meet me somewhere more public and lit up like a Walmart."
Mhm.
And she's like, "Cool, that's fine." And she sent me the address to this Walmart, and I came.
So you guys were posing as what?
I was.
You were
I was posing as a
Okay.
on the app.
Trying to meet with her over here.
Not really trying to meet with her. I just go on there and just let anybody contact me. It doesn't matter who it is. Mostly it's guys. This is very rare for a female to hit me up. I don't text them first. As soon as you text me, I immediately let you know, "Hey, I'm really not 18. I just wanted to let you know."
Yeah.
Have to put that on there to be able to use the app, but I'm actually turning this month. Is that okay with you? If not, it's okay if you don't want to talk to me. She basically said that's fine and asked, "Am I a virgin?" And then goes to along the lines of, "Do I want to come to the beach with her on a Monday?" And then she gets even more sexual with saying that. And then on the way of me coming here,
Talk to her.
okay. And on the way of me coming here, I asked her what does she want to do, and she said she's trying to have sex and cuddle.
So we literally just got an arrest in Garner for a guy. It's a felony solicitation of a minor with no parents. So we both have catches. You know, I think I have more than you. But
Yeah, he do.
It usually ends up with an arrest, but I guess in her situation it may be different.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding my phone down to the ground. Yeah.
Giving it came down.
Alright.
Yeah.
I remember he said he's seen something like this. So you haven't ran into any type of case or any type of situation like this while you've been working?
Not like this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Not like this one. We
Yeah.
definitely have our own.
I understand different stuff. Yeah.
Hold on, are they
Here you
letting
go,
her go?
guardian. Inside of her dad was sitting here, shocked me that it was really her dad. You know, I mean, and even after explaining to her how this is wrong, she just was really more so upset that the girl wasn't real.
You guys had an accident.
Like, that way?
What
Yeah.
like there?
We're pretty thorough.
Yeah, that's what. But if he knows that his daughter is in that type of mental state, he should have been keeping up with her devices and everything she was doing
she
from that
getting
point,
off with
especially
that.
if they've had a run-in similar to this prior to.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
Like-
the other story, like
I didn't hear it. You remember I walked off, I didn't even get to hear the other
he
story.
said that
His window rolled up so he can't hear
He
you.
was at a hotel
Uh-huh.
with 4 dudes
Mm-hmm.
bigger than me in the
Oh.
hotel room, and somehow she contacted him, and he showed up at the hotel
To save her.
to save her, basically.
How did he save her from 4 dudes? And
He said, "Hey, I got $200."
that's what he
So
said?
supposedly he paid them $200.
So did he
and
buy her?
Peeled out of there.
It sounds like he bought her.
I don't like. I'm trying to figure out the backstory.
What the
man.
hell
I'm gonna have
is
to go
it?
talk
He
to him.
paid
What did he
$200 to get her away from 4 dudes. I really, I'm trying to tell y'all from the beginning of this situation with this girl, I have literally felt like she was trying to.
Oh, what the hell? That might not be his dad. Hold on. She might need saving, bro. Right. Alright then, chat. That's the end of this video. Let me know what y'all think. Back with another one.